Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football here on the CountryMeats.com road tour here in Hereford, Texas. Here with the head coach of the now 11-0 and by-district champions Stratford Elks, Coach Matt Lovorn. Coach, appreciate your time. Congrats on the 49-8 win over Sundown.
Well, I appreciate it, Matt. Thanks for coming out.
All right, Coach, obviously, you guys are coming in the game. You're district champs. You're favored, and when you're a favorite, you want to jump on a team early and kind of take control of the game early. It's exactly what you guys did early on. You got the big kickoff return, the big punt return for a touchdown to start the scoring, and your offense really took charge of the game. How pleased were you that you guys came out and you were sharp, focused, and took charge of the game early on?
That's exactly what we needed to do. And, Sundown did a great job at just kind of controlling the clock. I felt like we were on defense twice as much as we were on offense tonight. But, special teams came in big for us. That's a big emphasis that we've had the last few weeks. We've tweaked some things that we wanted to get better at on special teams. So the punt return, later on we had the kickoff return. That was big for us as well.
And when you get into a playoff game and you're able to get a big lead, you can rotate some guys in, get your starters out of there, keep those guys healthy, get those younger guys some experience. How key is that when you're trying to build a program year after year after year for those young guys who maybe you're calling up from JV or who aren't seeing as much time or getting to play in the playoffs as sophomores and freshmen, because that helps you build your program year in, year out, right?
It does, and tonight we were able to travel and bring our whole JV with our varsity, and so we got those guys the whole experience, and they're in the locker room and everything going through the whole deal tonight. So, throughout the end of the game, we were able to kind of get those guys in and start to rotate some guys. But it's big for our program, and I think the longer that we play through the playoffs, then the more experience that they get, and just being a part of it is big for them.
Offensively, I was really impressed with how dynamic you guys were and the number of weapons you had. Obviously, a lot of the headlines goes to Bryce Braden, your sophomore quarterback, who's obviously a great player. But he's not doing it alone. You've got a lot of different guys who can touch the football and make plays. Got to make it tough on a defensive coordinator to prepare for y'all. How big is that for you guys to have multiple playmakers who if a defense tries to key on one guy, you've got other guys who can make plays as well?
That's big for our offense, and so we developed those guys in that facet to be able to do a lot of multiple things. Zane Burr in the backfield is our workhorse, and man, he does a lot for us offensively. Bryce's brother Luke is a big target on the outside as a receiver. He caught a couple of big screen passes for us tonight, and then Mauricio Duran, he's kind of the do-it-all guy where he can
kind of a Swiss Army knife, right?
Yeah, man. He gets the ball in the backfield, and he's a receiver out wide and stuff. So, and he's got great feet, great hands, and so offensively, those guys are fun to get the ball to. But again, it goes to the guys up front. I mean, they do a great job, and we've got a group of offensive linemen right now that are clicking really well.
All right, the chilly night tonight. I know you guys up here in the Panhandle are used to the cold weather. You're rocking the short sleeves. Were you good to go tonight? You weren't chilly on the sidelines at all?
This is great weather for us.
So your kind of weather?
Yes, sir.
All right, now we talk. Next week you obviously Cisco won tonight, so you guys next week have a big game against Cisco. Obviously, you haven't broken down film and taking a look at them on film yet. But what do you know about Cisco as a program? And if you're talking to your fans about what to expect next week, what can they expect to see from Cisco?
Cisco, a lot like us, has a lot of tradition, and they've been winning ball games for a lot of years. And so, you go up against something like that, and there's a lot backing them up just besides what they have on the field, and that makes it difficult. And so I think with the season that Cisco's had so far, it's obviously going to be a big challenge for us, but those are the kind of ball games you look forward to. And so I think our week going forward and preparing for that game next Friday will be a lot of fun.
And it's what you expected in this region 1 and 2A Division 1 is really, really good. I mean, it's only getting tougher from here, right? I mean, it's just the nature of the playoffs, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it's the kind of game that you want, and it's kind of a heavyweight battle going on, and it'll be a fun game.
Final question for you. What's the post-game meal going to be? What are you going to celebrate with?
We've got Canyon Ranch feeding us. They're bringing us half-pound cheeseburgers. Okay. So our boys are pretty excited.
You're doing good now. Are you a French fry guy or an onion ring guy? What do you like with your burgers?
I like onion rings personally. Okay. So unfortunately tonight we had to get French fries.
All right, yeah, that's not a bad consolation prize, though, right?
It's all right. It's all right.
Coach, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the win. Good luck next week. Hopefully we'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.